another one of those turning points. You know, it could be our first SEC win, and it could really launch us into, you know, a winning streak. So, like I said, it starts with this game, man. Just from the past instances, I feel like we come out here, man. We get the W, do what we got to do. It can really be a boost for us.
There's a thing called Alabama hangover. I don't know if you guys believe in it or not. How do you make sure you don't have it against Ole Miss coming off of this game against Alabama?
You said Alabama hangover?
Yeah. where teams struggle a little bit after that.
We focus on, you know, coming back and focus on the fundamentals, you know, and coming back and you have to have the amnesia. You know, Alabama is no different from other teams. We haven't been in this stage. This is not a new stage for us. You know, losing the game, have to bounce back. You know, we can't see it as, oh, we just got obliterated by Alabama. No, we have to come back and have amnesia next opponent, next game, next opportunity. You know, you got to have that type of mentality, man. And I feel like we do have that. And we have tunnel vision going forward, man. And all we just focus on Ole Miss.
I noticed, I think on the scout team there was a couple of duplicate numbers out there. Were they doing that to kind of simulate the speed, and how did that go today?
Yes, and they did very well out there. The scout team did very well for us. They did a good job putting those guys in position that where we feel like that we're going to get a look in. Of course, they can't just emulate those guys perfectly, but, you know, those scouts giving their best out there, man. They giving us a great look.
When you have a coach like John Chavis that takes responsibility for not having you guys in proper calls on Saturday, what's that do for you guys when you come in and meet and he takes responsibility for that?
That just shows that our coach is just as part of our family, and he loves it just as much as he loves himself, you know, and that's the unconditional love, own up to what you know, make mistakes in, just like we got own up to what we make mistakes in, but we all correct them. It just shows that, you know, everybody has a hand in everything, you know, and it's never just a you or point fingers, you know, we all have to take their responsibility together. So I love Coach Chavis for that.
When you look at A.J. Brown and DK Metcalf on film, what jumps out aside from their size?
Their ability to run routes. You know, they do a great job of sticking their routes at the top. You know, they do a great job selling their routes. And they can get very elusive. You know, like I said, they're very strong as well, you know, with their hands. So you have to be very careful with how you play those guys. You can't just go on with unsound technique, you know, because they really can take advantage of that. Those guys are NFL receivers.
Has there been a focus on wrapping up because those guys are big enough that if you just come up and try to give them a shot, you don't get away from them?
Yeah, most definitely, you know, and that's a focal point this week, most definitely, especially in the secondary, you know, coming in, tackling low, wrapping a roll, and cut tackling. You know, make sure that you're keeping your head up, you know, and that's something that we are going to focus on, stiff arm tackling. You know, those guys are very strong, so we have to work on cutting down the stiff arm, so it is a focal point this week, it is.